If you love diving into the unknown and piecing together the puzzle of real-life enigmas, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts about today's case in the comments. Tonight, we delve into one of the most heart-wrenching and controversial missing persons cases of our time, the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. It's a story that gripped the world in May 2007, when 3-year-old Madeleine vanished from her family's holiday apartment in Praia da Luz, Portugal. Despite exhaustive investigations and countless theories, the mystery remains unsolved, leaving questions that refuse to fade. The evening of May 3rd, 2007, began as a typical holiday night for the McCann family and their friends, known as the Tapas 7. The group was staying at the Ocean Club Resort, a picturesque getaway overlooking the Algarve coast. Kate and Jerry McCann, both British doctors, had planned to dine with their friends at a nearby tapas restaurant, a short walk from their apartment. Madeleine and her younger twin siblings, Sean and Amelie, were left asleep in the apartment while the adults dined. The parents had arranged to check on the children every half hour. At around 10 p.m., Kate McCann returned to the apartment to find the unimaginable. Madeleine's bed was empty, her favorite stuffed animal, Cuddle Cat, lying alone on the sheets. Panic set in, and Kate ran back to the restaurant shouting, "They've taken her!" The words echoed across the resort, sparking a frantic search that continued through the night. Within hours, Portuguese police were called, and by the following morning, the case had attracted media attention. The Ocean Club and surrounding areas were combed by locals, resort staff, and law enforcement. But despite their efforts, no trace of Madeleine was found. The only potential clue came from witnesses who claimed to have seen a man carrying a child away from the area. As days turned into weeks, the investigation became increasingly complex. Questions arose about the timeline of events, potential suspects, and the effectiveness of the local police response. The initial handling of the case was criticized for procedural errors, such as failing to secure the apartment as a crime scene and not issuing an international alert immediately. These early missteps would haunt the investigation for years to come. The media frenzy surrounding the case added another layer of complexity. Madeleine's angelic face became synonymous with the plight of missing children worldwide. The McCanns launched an international campaign to find their daughter, appealing for information and funding private investigations. Celebrities joined the cause, and the case drew support from people across the globe. Yet, with every lead came another dead end, and with every headline, the scrutiny on the McCanns intensified. In the months following Madeleine's disappearance, the Portuguese police identified several persons of interest, including Robert Murat, a British expatriate living nearby. Murat was questioned extensively, but ultimately cleared of involvement. The investigation then took a shocking turn when, in September 2007, Kate and Jerry McCann were named formal suspects, or arguidos, by Portuguese authorities. The decision sparked outrage and division, with some questioning whether the parents were being unfairly targeted, while others speculated about their potential involvement. The evidence against the McCanns centered on forensic findings in their rented vehicle and apartment. Cadaver dogs reportedly alerted to scents consistent with human decomposition, and traces of DNA were found in the car. However, these findings were inconclusive and widely disputed by forensic experts. The McCanns vehemently denied any wrongdoing, maintaining that their daughter was abducted. In 2008, the arguido status was lifted, and the case was shelved by Portuguese authorities due to a lack of evidence. Meanwhile, the McCanns continued their search, hiring private investigators and working with international agencies. Their efforts kept Madeleine's case in the public eye, but they also faced relentless criticism and conspiracy theories. Some accused them of negligence for leaving their children alone. Others spread baseless claims about their motives. The couple's every move was analyzed, turning their lives into a media spectacle. One of the most controversial aspects of the case was the sighting reports that emerged from around the world. From Morocco to Spain to New Zealand, people claimed to have seen a girl resembling Madeleine. Each sighting brought a glimmer of hope, only to be dashed when investigations ruled them out. The global nature of these sightings underscored the difficulty of the search and the enduring mystery of Madeleine's fate. By 2011, 4 years after Madeleine's disappearance, Scotland Yard launched Operation Grange, a review of the case. The British investigation aimed to reassess the evidence and identify potential leads. Led by Detective Chief Inspector Andy Redwood, the team reviewed thousands of documents, conducted new interviews, and released age-progressed images of Madeleine. The operation breathed new life into the case, but it also raised questions about the resources allocated to a single investigation. As we approach the timeline of Operation Grange's findings, the twists and turns in Madeleine's case grow even more enigmatic. What secrets lie buried in the sands of Praia da Luz? Could advancements in forensic science finally solve this puzzle? And most hauntingly, where is Madeleine McCann? Some wonder whether the focus on Praia da Luz has missed other vital areas. Was the case perhaps diverted by early theories, leaving critical clues ignored? Each year adds another layer to this mystery, making it both fascinating and deeply tragic. The search continues, with hope fading but never entirely gone. Operation Grange became a symbol of hope for many who believed that the case still had answers, waiting to be uncovered. The review uncovered discrepancies and new theories that reignited the global conversation about Madeleine McCann. Among the most significant findings was the reevaluation of the timeline on the night of her disappearance. Investigators zeroed in on the sighting of a man carrying a child near the McCann apartment around 9:15 p.m. This sighting, initially attributed to one of the McCann family's friends, was later ruled out as unrelated. This reclassification placed a new emphasis on a sighting by an Irish family around 10 p.m. Closer to the time, Kate McCann discovered Madeleine missing. The Irish family's account described a man carrying a young girl away from the Ocean Club, heading toward the beach. The description, though vague, hinted at an abduction scenario that reignited hope. Who was this man? Why was he there? And where did he go? The questions lingered as investigators sought to piece together the puzzle. Another pivotal development was the release of 2 e-fits of a potential suspect. The images, based on witness accounts, depicted a man in his 30s with short hair and a medium build. These sketches were met with mixed reactions. Some saw them as crucial progress, while others doubted their utility, given the years that had passed since Madeleine's disappearance. Despite these efforts, the case faced its share of criticism. The lack of solid leads and the extensive resources poured into the investigation drew scrutiny from the public and officials alike. Some argued that the focus on Madeleine's case overshadowed other missing persons investigations, raising questions about equity and resource allocation. As the years rolled on, new theories emerged. One such theory revolved around the possibility of a burglary gone wrong, Proponents suggested that local thieves might have entered the apartment, unaware of the children inside, and panicked when they encountered Madeleine. This theory, while plausible, lacked concrete evidence and relied heavily on circumstantial details. Another controversial theory involved human trafficking. The notion that Madeleine had been abducted by an organized network for exploitation was horrifying, yet it resonated with some as a plausible explanation. Trafficking rings in the region were known to operate, but no definitive link to Madeleine was ever established. Meanwhile, advancements in forensic technology offered a glimmer of hope. DNA analysis techniques had evolved significantly since 2007, leading to speculation that previously inconclusive evidence might yield new insights. However, attempts to reanalyze the physical evidence from the case were hampered by the mishandling of the initial investigation. Critical evidence had been contaminated or improperly preserved, limiting the scope of what modern science could achieve. In 2020, the case took another dramatic turn. German authorities identified Christian Bruckner, a convicted sex offender, as a new prime suspect in Madeleine's disappearance. Bruckner had a history of crimes against children and was known to have been in the Algarve region at the time Madeleine vanished. Phone records placed him near Praia da Luz on the evening of May 3rd, 2007, adding to the circumstantial evidence against him. German prosecutors announced that they had concrete evidence indicating Madeleine was no longer alive, but they refrained from revealing the specifics. This revelation sparked a wave of speculation and debate. Is this the breakthrough the world had been waiting for, or another false lead in a case riddled with dead ends? Bruckner's involvement reignited interest in the case, but it also brought new challenges. The suspect denied any connection to Madeleine's disappearance, and despite the circumstantial evidence, no definitive proof linked him to the crime. The lack of tangible evidence once again highlighted the limitations of the initial investigation and the enduring complexity of the case. As investigators continued to probe Bruckner's background, questions arose about missed opportunities to apprehend him earlier. He had been linked to numerous crimes across Europe, yet gaps in international cooperation allowed him to evade justice for years. These systemic failures underscored the difficulties of pursuing transnational criminals and the need for improved collaboration between law enforcement agencies. Despite these setbacks, the search for answers continues. The McCann family remains steadfast in their belief that Madeleine's fate will one day be known. They have faced unimaginable grief and relentless public scrutiny, yet their determination to find their daughter has never wavered. Their journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of hope. The public fascination with Madeleine's case speaks to its universal themes of loss, justice, and the unrelenting pursuit of truth. It serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities of childhood and the complexities of modern investigations. As we reflect on the twists and turns of this case, we are left with more questions than answers. What truly happened that fateful night in Praia da Luz? Was it a crime of opportunity, a calculated abduction, or something else entirely? Could advancements in technology or a chance discovery finally unravel the truth? Or will this mystery remain unsolved forever? The disappearance of Madeleine McCann is more than just a story. It is a window into the human experience filled with heartbreak, perseverance, and the enduring search for closure. The emotions tied to her story continue to evoke a mixture of sadness and determination, as investigators and the public alike hope for resolution, no matter how distant it seems. Each year adds a deeper complexity to the puzzle that leaves us yearning for answers yet to be found. The case of Madeleine McCann is one that continues to perplex even the most seasoned investigators. While many cases grow cold with time, Madeleine's disappearance remains a subject of global scrutiny, a testament to its enduring mystery and emotional resonance. As technology and investigative techniques advance, there remains a glimmer of hope that breakthroughs could emerge. Forensic science has already played a pivotal role in countless cold cases, where new analysis of old evidence has provided long-awaited answers. In Madeleine's case, many wonder if undiscovered evidence or witness statements might yet surface to shine a light on the truth. Social media has also become a powerful tool in modern investigations. Platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube enable rapid dissemination of information, making it easier than ever to share leads and theories. In recent years, amateur sleuths and online communities have taken an active role in discussing Madeleine's case, poring over available evidence, timelines, and theories. While these efforts sometimes lead to speculation, they also demonstrate the public's unwavering determination to uncover the truth. However, the rise of online discussions has not come without its challenges. The McCann family has faced a barrage of criticism and conspiracy theories, many of which are unfounded and deeply hurtful. The internet's anonymity has allowed misinformation to spread, adding another layer of complexity to an already delicate situation. For the McCanns, navigating the digital landscape has been both a source of support and a challenge. In 2021, another potential breakthrough emerged when German authorities disclosed further details about Christian Bruckner's activities around the time of Madeleine's disappearance. Reports suggested that Bruckner may have confessed to an acquaintance about his involvement in the case, though the details remain unverified. Investigators continue to build a case against him, but without concrete evidence, prosecution remains elusive. Forensic advancements have also fueled speculation about the potential use of genetic genealogy in Madeleine's case. The technique, which combines DNA analysis with publicly available genealogical databases, has solved numerous cold cases in recent years. Though its application in Madeleine's case remains theoretical, it offers a glimmer of hope that science could yet provide answers. The story of Madeleine McCann transcends borders, touching hearts and sparking debates worldwide. It raises difficult questions about responsibility, safety, and the limitations of modern policing. Could more have been done in those early hours and days to secure evidence and prevent contamination? Could greater international cooperation have expedited the investigation and led to earlier resolutions? As these questions linger, Madeleine's disappearance remains a haunting reminder of how fragile life can be. Her case has inspired sweeping changes in how missing persons cases are handled, including greater emphasis on immediate action and cross-border collaboration. In Portugal, for example, police protocols were overhauled in the wake of the investigation, ensuring that similar mistakes would not be repeated. The McCann family's resilience in the face of unimaginable loss is a story in itself. Through their tireless advocacy and refusal to give up hope, as we conclude this exploration of one of the most enduring mysteries of our time, we are left with more questions than answers. What truly happened on that fateful night in Praia da Luz? Will Madeleine McCann ever be found? Or will her case remain an enigma, a symbol of unresolved tragedy? The case is a stark reminder that the search for justice is rarely straightforward. often requiring years of patience, determination, and collaboration. It highlights the importance of empathy and support for victims' families, who bear the brunt of public scrutiny while grappling with unimaginable grief. To this day, the search for Madeleine continues. Her parents, Kate and Jerry, hold on to the hope that they may one day learn the truth about their daughter's fate. It is this hope that has kept their campaign alive, inspiring countless others to fight for answers in their own cases of missing loved ones. For the public, Madeleine's story serves as both a cautionary tale and a call to action. It underscores the importance of vigilance, community, and the unyielding pursuit of truth. Every detail, no matter how small, has the potential to be the missing piece of the puzzle that finally reveals what happened that night. From time to time, experts and enthusiasts alike come together to brainstorm ideas and theorize, pooling their knowledge in the hope that one spark of insight could make all the difference. This collaborative spirit is part of what keeps Madeleine's story alive and may one day lead to the answers we all seek. As we reflect on this deeply emotional and complex case, we invite you to share your thoughts. What do you think happened to Madeleine McCann? Could modern technology or a chance confession finally solve the case? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most gripping mysteries of our time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share with others who might find this story compelling. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and stay safe.